so the day before a game looks a lot different than like 3-4 days out. So the day before a game usually, so we haven't had a game here in Kansas City, so I don't know exactly what it's going to look like here, but my rookie season when we'd play, usually we were having games around 7:30 at night. So if we had a home game, I'd wake up whenever I ended up waking up, and then just kind of have that day to do what I wanted. I usually make breakfast, go to like one of my favorite coffee shops, sit there for a little bit, call people from home, hang out with some of the girls, and then just kind of a few hours before leaving for the stadium, I would just be by myself just for a little bit and kind of prepare mentally. And then you get to the stadium about 2 hours before kickoff, you kind of like do some mobility stuff in the weight room before you go out for warm-ups, and then you go out for warm-ups, and then you end up playing the game, and then you go home. And I remember it's like so hard to sleep that night of like the game. I remember it was my second game, and there were 18,000 people at our game. We're playing Chicago on, I think it was like a Friday night, and we won the game 1-0, and it was a huge win. I remember going home that night and just not being able to fall asleep because the adrenaline, it's like it doesn't run out when you're done playing. It's just still there. So, and then you wake up the next morning just exhausted because you didn't get very good sleep, and you like you're sore from the game. But yeah, it was wild. I hadn't experienced anything like that because college soccer is just so different than the pro level. You play like 2 games in a weekend in college, and at the pro level you're playing a game every like 5 days.
Oh wow.
5 days, maybe a week. So yeah, that's kind of what a typical day. And then like a normal practice day, like what I did today, I got up around like 7:15, made breakfast, hung out for a little bit, ended up going in to get some treatment. And then we ended up having practice at 10 to 11:30, went and got coffee, came home, and I've been here ever since. So it's kind of just like a normal day. That's what it looks like. Sometimes we'll have a lift. So we'll have a practice and then we'll have a few hours in between, then we lift. So yeah, it's nothing super crazy, but just preparing for the games.